Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Lolade, and I am back with another natural hair video. So this video is a very familiar video. It's a video that I've done way back. I've done this before, but this is going to be a updated, upgraded version of that video. And that is me transforming my old twist into new locks. And today we're going to be doing butterfly locks. I have never tried butterfly locks before, and you already know how I am about trying new things. I love trying new things, and you know the vibe is I'm a little bit nervous, but I know that this is going to be a success. See, it only makes sense if I am doing another protective style right after this, and it being locks especially. Why would I put myself through taking down my hair, washing my hair, blow drying, partying? Why would I put myself through all that when I could just transform these old twists into new locks, right? Yes, it's gonna save me time, it's gonna save me energy, it's gonna save me a lot of things. So I'll be taking you guys through the entire process, step by step, on how I transform these old twists to new, fresh, updated, upgraded butterfly locks. So let's get it, let's go. So y'all can see I got new growth in there. Y'all can see like my hair. Yeah, it's about time for me to take it down, right? It's about time for me to refresh this look. It actually still looks good, but if you know me, I like to change up my look. And it's actually been, how long has it been since I had these? Let me check. So I've had these twists for a good 3 weeks. A good 3 weeks, and if you know me, that's an accomplishment right there, okay? All right, y'all gotta clap for me for keeping this styling. Like, it still looks good, it's still quality, it's still, it could go for probably another 2 more weeks, you know what I'm saying? But I want something new. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do for this transformation is wash my hair. So I'm gonna soak my hair with the water thoroughly from my scalp all the way down to the ends of this hair. I'm gonna soak. And then I'm gonna use the melanin shampoo to shampoo my hair. And this right here is the first wash. I'm gonna make sure to cover my whole entire scalp and the hair with this shampoo. But as you guys can see, the hair did not lather up at all. That's how you guys know that it was pretty dirty. It was ready to be washed. So after I rinse that out, I'm gonna go in again with the shampoo for the second wash and make sure to really scrub my scalp. So as you guys can see, with this being the second wash, the shampoo is lathering up really well, and I make sure to really, really massage that into my scalp and the hair. So after I rinse that out, I'm going to go in one last time, but I'm not going to use too much shampoo, just enough to make sure that it's completely clean for the third wash. So after that, I'm going to be using my Aussie Moist conditioner to condition my hair from the roots to the ends of the hair. And I really make sure to get my strands, because that's very important. We're not just washing the hair, we're washing my hair as well, and making sure that it's conditioned after all that shampoo that I used. So I allow that to sit for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I rinse all that out with cold water. So while my hair is still wet, I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my hair. I'm gonna use the leave-in conditioner from Melanin. And to seal it, I'm gonna be using Blue Magic castor oil one. And it has 100% pure castor oil with shea butter and aloe vera. And then I'll also be mixing that with the Jamaican mango and lime, Jamaican black castor oil infused with argan oil. This is what it looks like. And this is the Blue Magic. I'm going to combine these two together. So, and this part is very important because your hair is going to be in a protective style for a while, and you want to make sure that your hair has all the nourishment that it needs. And you guys know that I'm really big on moisturizing my hair, really big on keeping my hair healthy. And for type 4 hair, moisture, keeping it moisturized is a big deal. It's key. So that's what I'm doing for my hair. Make sure I get that all in there. And I'm making sure not to forget my strands too. So I gotta get here, not just my scalp. Alright, so the settings that I'm using for my blow dryer is the cool or warm air setting, because my hair, my natural hair, is still in these twists, so I'm not trying to cause any damage to my hair. But once I get to the portion of the twist that doesn't have my hair, I like to turn up the temperature so the hair can dry faster. But once I get to my roots and stuff, I make sure that the temperature is not high at all. Alright everyone, so my hair is still a little bit damp. I'm going to, before I start wrapping, I want it to be completely dry, but I wanted to show you guys this before I continue blow drying. So the hair that I'll be using is the same hair that I used in my previous video to make this, but I'm just going to be using 2 colors this time, and it's going to be the 30 and the 27. This is the same exact hair. The Passion Twist hair, 24 inches. Passion Water Wave hair. This is it here. These are the colors. So yes, I'm going to be doing like an ombre type of thing. It's going to be, like I said, Butterfly Locs. So it's going to be like a little bit distressed, not too much. I don't want to do too much because my hair, even though it is like small, it's a lot in there, and I don't want it to be too much, if that makes any sense. If I were to do bigger butterfly locks, I'll do more distress, but because it's a lot, I don't want it to look like too much. Alright everyone, I am almost done with my hair. I have about 2 more left before I'm completely finished. And before I show you guys the final results, I wanted to show you how I do the actual butterfly lock. So of course, like I said before, I used the color 27 and the color 30. We'll be using the color 30 first to wrap, because you know I said that I want to get that ombre effect, so of course it's going to go from dark to light. And get my 30, and I'm just going to get the end of that piece and grab there, and then I'm going to start to wrap around the root, and I'm going to do that about 7 to 8 times to make sure that my new growth is covered. So basically what I'm doing is like a starter for a regular faux lock. And so I bring that down. And then once I start going down, I'm gonna kind of put my thumb in the way of the wrapping to kind of get that loop effect. And then I'm gonna just keep going. So I'm gonna put my, see how I got that little distressed effect right there? And also another tip, so you won't be wrapping for so long, is to kind of spread out that piece and allow your thumb to go in between that piece, right? And as you can see, that gave me the little butterfly effect. So I just keep going down and making sure that this piece is kind of spread out. So you're also like covering more space in a way too. And like I said, because my parts are small, I don't want the distress to be too much. And you're really just trying to mimic how a regular lock looks. And locks are not completely perfect unless you make it that way, or you train your locks to look that way. So now that I've come to the end of this piece, what I'm going to do is take another 30 and just add that right in there and just keep going. So once I get to the point where I want to start adding my 27, I am going to cut right here. Let me get some scissors. So I'm going to cut about that much off, and then I'm going to add my 27 right up in there and keep going. So the reason why I leave some of the 30 with the 27 is because I want it to blend nicely. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see. I can see, so I'm pretty sure that you guys can see how it goes from just one color, and the fact that I still left some 30 to my 27, you can see that it blends right around there in this area, and then it becomes a complete 27. Once my 30 finishes, it becomes a complete 27, right? Y'all see? It's like nicely blended in there. So we have our 30, and then there's that blend, and then there is the 27. All right, so now that I got it to the length that I want, you see I still have a little bit of that 27 left. We're gonna need this, right? But we don't need this anymore. So what I'm gonna do is just cut it right, like leave an inch in there. And what I do is bend that part like this, then wrap the rest of the hair around. But I'm wrapping it like up, like this, right? And use all of that. And that is the end. So yeah, that is how I wrap the butterfly lock. That's how I get the butterfly effect. But it's not like too much, it's just right. So this is like a little preview of how the locks are looking. The color suits me very well. I like the ombre. I feel like next time I'm gonna just do this color because I'm really in love with this color. That is everything locked. My parts look really good. Alright, so these are my final results. This is actually 2 weeks in with these locks. The next time I do butterfly locks, I'm going to be making a few changes when it comes to the size and the color. So because the size was extremely small, it did have a little weight to it, but it was nothing that was too crazy. So if you try this and you want to have the best experience, my advice would be to have your sections to be a bit larger. And with all that being said, I appreciate you guys so much for making it this far into the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys on my next one. Peace. Butterfly